in my experience, I think as a coach, the best intervention you can have with your clients is really impacting their psychology and commitment towards their goals. Like for me, if you can get your clients really educated and focused around, what health is, changing their lifestyle and so forth, and really just being consistent, that is always going to drive a better result than if you've got these amazing systems and strategies, but really poor compliance levels from your clients. So for me, it's like, I think the way that the industry is sort of shifting at the moment is, getting into more of the psychology around the mindset of the client and really how to optimize that for your clients, I think is a big thing where coaches could be investing their time a little bit more so. And then in essence, setting up a client, I think, look, we always talk about like a 12-week transformation. Now, I think when we're looking at people in general, it's people want a instant gratification, quick result. They don't want to, like you saying to a client, oh, it's going to take us 12 months to get the physique you want, isn't really inspiring for them as such, right? So in essence, for me as a coach, that when you set your clients up, the way that you need to approach the initial engagement with your clients is you need to think about where you need to take that client and how long that program is going to take for the entirety of the program and all the components in it. And then you need to obviously break that down into smaller components for your clients so they stay motivated and they can get some small wins on the board, right? The reason that I sort of like that approach is, one, you're sort of feeding into the client's initial, drive to get instant results, which is great. But secondly, if you've got a long-term plan with your clients, you're kind of already pre-framing to yourself and your clients that they're going to stay with you long-term anyway, right? I feel like if you run this process, it's like 12 weeks get in, get out. It's like what happens at the end of that 12-week process. It's like, for me, I know that I get the best results in my clients and create the most impact when I've got clients for like 1, 2, 3+ years. Most of my clients have been with me for 5 years as well, right? So in essence, like when you're looking at business growth, you've got your sales and so forth, which your social proof of getting transformations is one aspect, but you'll always be more successful in business if you retain the clients you've got, right? So you've got a constant lead flow of clients coming in, but then you've got really good retention rates with your clients and so forth. And I believe that that's also really, as a coach, painting out that journey for that client and phasing the programs as you go through. So it's like, let's say I've got Maria on board as a client. It's like, I'm going to assess what she wants as her overarching goal. It might be like, look, I want to lose 5, 10 kilos in 12 weeks. I might look at Maria and go, okay, well, actually her long-term goal is to compete and become a world champion competitor, right? So I will then look at it and go, well, if I need Maria to be a world champion competitor, how do I reverse engineer where she currently is and where she needs to be? And then how do I program that out for the entirety of the program? So for me, that shows that you take invested interest in investing in your clients long-term as well. Your clients know that you've got more value to add to them long-term as well. So I think that that's always a bit of a better approach to do with your clients when they initially sign up. But in the initial 12-week phase, I think it's really trying to drive into, like I said, the psychology behind the clients and why they haven't achieved their results previously, right? So I think this is a big thing. Any coach can give a client a training and program that's going to get them a good result, but whether you can get your clients to stick out a program long-term is like a generally big issue that a lot of coaches have. And I generally tend to believe that if you can really identify what barriers your clients have had in the initial kind of process in terms of trying to get results from a health aspect, whether it's lose weight, get stronger, change their physique in whatever aspect, it's like if you can identify what challenges they've had in the past and provide solutions to those, then that is always going to like get you guys a more successful initial result with the clients anyway.